Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the channel. Phillies back in action tonight in this third and final game of this Giants series out in San Francisco, and the final game of this road trip before they head home on Friday. Today's batting order, not much in the way of changes, although there are a few minor tweaks. Gene Segura leads off once again, the third baseman. Scott Kingery moves up to the 2-hole, playing second base. Bryce Harper, the right fielder, batting third, playing right field. Batting fourth, playing first base, the big fella, Rhys Hoskins, who homered in last night's game. JT Realmuto, easy for me to say. The catcher batting fifth. Didi Gregorius, the shortstop, batting sixth. Roman Quinn, in the seventh hole, playing center field. Adam Hazley will be playing left field today. Decided to give Andrew McCutchen a day off today, and Aaron Nola looking for win number 9, I believe, on the season. Let's see here. I'm sorry. The Phillies are looking for win number 9. Aaron Nola's looking for win number 7. So, yeah, there you go. So, there's your starting lineup. We're going to get right to it. There is your starting lineup again to face Johnny Cueto and the Giants, Segura, Kingery, Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Quinn, Hazley, and Aaron Nola, your starting 9 to face Johnny Cueto. And there you see Aaron Nola, league leader in ERA, and he might well be the walkaway league leader in wins as we take you to Oracle Park.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. The Phillies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Wilmer Flores.
Hit down the third baseline. There's Segura. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second. No left fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third. The right fielder. Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Flores has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 24. Roman.
So striding in, Roman Quinn. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Standing in, Adam Hazley. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Evan Longoria. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Quinn is right there, 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's set, and the pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Dubon at second with 2 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Now here's the pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
And he takes ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Cueto will go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dubon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 24.
Striding in once again, Roman Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1 onto the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now batting, Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up top, it's 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Hazley is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Skied down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
In now, Aaron Nola looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Didi Gregorius.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. And right into the shift. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And another foul ball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 35.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's safe.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
At the plate, Roman Quinn, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Cueto will go to first. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Flores. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Philly. Kian Wong is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit in the air to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The left fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Kingery's there, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top, 2-0. Sean Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Adam Hazley.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now to the plate, Aaron Nola. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Grounder down the line at third. Segura has it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
The 0-2 once more. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're ready to begin the 8th, and in steps Scott Kingery. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Flores has a play. 1 out. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Hit well towards the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And next, the dangerous power threat, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2-0 count. The pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. The second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And this is low, ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime the starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 2-2. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. So far on the year, Flores is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. So stepping in, Austin Slater. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. First and second now, one man out. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number two. Digging in, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Jondo Gustave will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready for another shot now, JT Realmuto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Roman Quinn. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The set and the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2. Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. David Robertson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Robertson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Ground ball right into the shift. Kingery's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Buster Posey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, yeah. 0-1, no play.
Here's the 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. A 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Hazley. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 1 away. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Neil Walker.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Scott Kingery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dubon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He went down on strikes last time up. And that misses for ball one. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball three.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Segura fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Sandoval, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tony Watson takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Striding in, Bryce Harper. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. The belt for the twin killing.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wilmer Flores. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Austin Slater, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Hunter Pence. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Giants down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a ball lined to the left side. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Phil Gosselin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Ranger Suarez will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Change up low, 2-0.
Too old to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And it's fouled away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Grounded to short. And that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Brandon Belt, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wandy Peralta takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch. high and deep down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Way outside. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Yet another shot to end it right here. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on a leadoff single.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back in standing. Billy Hamilton digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The winning run is at first base. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And he misses with it. 1-1. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ready once again, Austin Slater. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounded down the third baseline.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. Aviatel Avelino is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 26.
Ready now, JT Realmuto. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. 1 down. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Settling in now, Roman Quinn, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Josh Harrison will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Grounded back up the middle. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Hector Neris enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's by him for strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Mike Yastrzemski will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Avellino is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his third season as a major league player. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Last strike here for the Giants. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Ranger Suarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hector Neris hammers down the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Well, it was a bitter defeat for the former Phillies manager Gabe Kapler and the Giants. What a game. 14 innings, and the Phillies pull it out as they break out the brooms once again with the sweep. JT 3 for 6 on the day with a home run, a 2-run home run, I should say. What a performance. Just what a game. 14 innings it took him. Quite frankly, I started getting a little worried, but I knew if I had an opportunity to bring Hector in, I knew that he would shut the door for the close it. I'm so flustered I can't even talk straight. 3 runs. I'm not a big fan of Evan Longoria. I do not like him at all from his days with Tampa and the Phillies run in 2008. But he's the guy who made the tie possible, and well, there was no run scored from the 7th inning on. So we played another 7 innings before another run was scored, and it just so happened to be thanks in large part to a triple from I'm losing my mind here, from Roman Quinn, who got the triple and made it possible to get into scoring position. And then the RBI, it was just it just happened at the right time, I guess. I don't even know what to say. I had my doubts whether I could pull this off or not. Unfortunately, Aaron Nola, though he did pitch exceptionally well, that 2-run home run just sort of spoiled things for another win for him. However, it was a decent start. I mean, he had, I believe he had 8 strikeouts on the day. But Ranger Suarez out of the pen gets the win. Wandy Peralta the loss, and of course Hector comes in and nails it down for his 14th save in as many tries. And I mean, if I could do 2 players of the game or split it in half and give it to 2 guys, I would have to say Roman Quinn should be the other one. That triple made it possible for the Phillies to get that 3rd run across the plate into the 14th inning. So the Phils win it in extras here, 3 runs on 13 hits. I have played better games, I'll be honest with you. But I just wanted to get it over, and I was getting really impatient at the plate, and I don't know, it just wasn't working. But I guess at just the right time, with that triple, and then the subsequent run batted in, I'll tell you, it just happened. I got to go back and look at the box score here. Let me see here. Actually, let's go to the replay vault. I have yet to do this. Let's go to the highlight reel. So we take it to the bottom of the 5th, and that was a single. I completely forgot about the highlight reel. And here's where JT homered in the 6th. It was 0-0 before that, and there's JT's 2-run home run in the top half of the 6th inning, which put the Phils up, at least, well, as it turned out momentarily, as I'm sure the next scene here, yes, will be the 2-run home run by Evan Longoria, and I believe that may have been his 300th home run. I was not happy. I actually had to put down my controller and walk away for a moment while they were going through all the histrionics there. But, I mean, I feel bad for him, but he put on a heck of a performance. Some very timely strikeouts, some good pitching overall. The 2-run home run notwithstanding. But it was Hoskins grounding into a double play here. This happens so often. The Giants just happen to be 9 times out of 10 in the right place at the right time. And I'm not one to call for umpires, but there were a couple of those calls at first base that were safe. And if I hadn't lost that one call, oh, there's a nice face there. There is a Penn strikeout. Former Philly Hunter Penn striking out there. And Hoskins, of course, here lining out to left field in the top of the 13th. I never really gave up hope, but it started looking really bleak at this point. I thought he got all of that. I really did. I thought that was at least going to sneak over the wall to get out of here. This was huge. Ranger Suarez with a strikeout here. And once again, it was Hunter Pence on the receiving end. Thankfully, he had an off day. And this really is what did it. There's the RBI. Adam Hazley, I got to give it to that kid. He knocked in Roman, who had that triple, and on this play, I'm really glad that Scott Kingery was in the right place at the right time. But it was our man Hector who shut the door for the save, and obviously the computers I put in the comments on the chat thing, I don't really think they were fighting like hell to have me lose that game, but it was Roman Quinn who continued his hitting streak with that one triple. I didn't think he would actually continue the hitting streak, but he did. Went 1 for 6 on the day with a triple and subsequently scoring. Mean Gene also 1 for 6. Bryce Harper, some timely hits, 4 for 6 with a double, scoring on the 2-run home run, I believe, from JT Realmuto, who was 3 for 6 with a 2-run home run. But you got to give it to Evan Longoria, man. I don't like him, but I left that pitch right where it shouldn't have been, and Longoria capitalized on it. So that was that. I'm gonna have to start doing that replay more often. That was pretty cool. I actually forgot that was there, but there he is, the captain, JT, player of the game, 3 for 6 on the day in a marathon. It seems that these day games always run late, and I don't know why. I believe the last time I had a day game was a Sunday game, and it went into extras too. I believe that was the 11 inning deal there. Apparently I won something. And there you see, 2 sweeps back-to-back. So the Phils, in very dramatic fashion, break out the brooms and take all 3 games, and not by wide margins either. Only winning by a score of 3-2 today in extras in 14 innings. They sweep the Cubs, they sweep the Giants, and we're heading home. So with an off day tomorrow, we head on home, and the Colorado Rockies come to town as Zach Wheeler looks to get win number 4, maybe get that ERA down a little bit. He will be opposed by Kyle Freeland. On Saturday, another matinee game. I'll be playing that probably early afternoon just to get it done. Jake the Snake looking for win number 7. Unfortunately, Aaron Nola gets the no decision. He did not get was not in line for the win today because the game was tied. When I tried to leave him in there as long as I could. 111 pitches for Aaron, but it just wasn't enough to get the job done. But Jake the Snake looking for win number 7 on Saturday. And we have Zach Eflin looking for win number 4 on Sunday. He will be opposed by John Gray, and I don't think I mentioned Herman Marquez. I believe that is his name, Herman. Marquez will be the opposition for Jake Arrieta, and then, of course, on Sunday, Zach Eflin versus John Gray. So the Phils improved their record to 25-6. The month of April on the baseball schedule has concluded. With the off day tomorrow, they will open at home and open the month of May at Citizens Bank Park. Ranger Suarez gets his first win of the year. Did not let up, or actually struck out a few. Letting up no runs, which was a plus. We did not want any more runs let up. So I got to give it to Ranger. He had not seen much action this season so far, so I definitely wanted to take the opportunity to get him in there. I had Swarzak warming up again just in case things went awry, but it was our man Hector Neris who came in and shut the door, closed the door for the save, and giving Ranger the win. So we're going to get out of this, and yes, JT 3 for 6 with a home run, a 2-run home run, by the way, as the captain gets player of the game. And again, honorable mention to not only Roman Quinn for that triple, but for Adam Hazley knocking him in with that very, very timely. He took the opportunity to get up there and make something happen, and obviously I was pushing the buttons, and the ball just happened to land at the right place at the right time. And unfortunately, it took until the 13th inning to get it done. However, a win is a win is a win, and a sweep is a sweep is a sweep. Phil sweep 2 teams on the road. I dare say I don't think I've ever done that before playing this game. And I would dare say that the likelihood of that happening in the actual major leagues is few and far between. But we're going to go to the update with Justin Allegri. We'll come back with a couple closing comments, and we'll get you set for the homestand right after Justin Allegri and his update.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 3-2. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Robinson Cano drove in 4 as the Mets were winners over the Marlins, 5-4. The Braves swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 5-1. Alex Claudio earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Brewers grab the win over the Nationals, 2-1. The Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field, 8-4. Carlos Correa had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Astros defeated the Diamondbacks, 14-6. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 5-3. The Twins launched 3 home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 8-3. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 4-3. Harold Castro dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping lead the Tigers to the win over the Yankees, 8-7. The Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Indians, 8-4. The Blue Jays beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. The Kansas City Royals got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. The Angels got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. The Oakland Athletics went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-9. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
All right, Justin Allegri, thank you very much. And as we had, actually that would have been an off day, but we're not going to go that far. We'll go to the league leaders, assuming some guys slipped a bit. Hector Neris remains the league leader in saves with 14. Tremendous. Fernando Tatis, Cody Bellinger, the Dodgers, first and second place in home runs. And we'll be seeing Nolan Arenado of the Rocks coming in this weekend, so that should be interesting. Aaron Nola, 61 strikeouts. And with, I believe he had 8 on the day. I have to go back and check the line score, but 61 strikeouts. The league lead over Robbie Ray. Rhys Hoskins and Fernando Tatis, the beast from the West, as I'm going to call him, the beast from the West from San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. and big fella tied with runs batted in with 30. And there's that Cody Bellinger again, hot on their trail with 29. Jonathan Villar, of course, leading in stolen bases. And Aaron Nola, he's still in the league lead in earned run average, even though he had led up that 2-run home run. ERA just comes up a few points. I think he was 1.26 before the game started, if I'm not mistaken. Now with a very modest 1.41 ERA. And it looks like the beast from the West has tied Roman Quinn with that. Apparently he must have had a 1-for day, if you will, out in San Diego. But Roman Quinn still hanging in there. He got that hit today, keeping that batting average up. Keeping that hitting streak alive. Bryce Harper brings his average up to 403 with several hits today. I believe he had 3. But Fernando Tatis Jr., he's just a beast. What can you say? But no, I definitely don't want to do that. So the Phillies improved their record as we go back over here to where are we at here? 25-6. On this young season, now 5.5 games up on the Mets, 10.5 up on the Marlins, 12 up on the Braves, and 14 up on the Washington Nationals. Just unbelievable baseball they're playing right now. And here of late, none of them are blowouts. I have a feeling as the season wears on, you may be seeing more extra inning games, not because I'm aiming to go into extra innings, but unfortunately the computer, being the savvy competitor that it is, apparently does everything it can to try to break me and cough up the lead in the game, but that was not to be today. I was determined to get that ninth straight victory for the Phillies, a 9-game winning streak for the Phils, and they're going to be bringing that home. I'm a realist. I don't really see that happening, just based on the history of the Rockies and historically the fits they give the Phillies. And the guy coming in pitching against them that first game is no slouch, Kyle Freeland. He's 3-1 on the season, a 1.83 ERA. So the Phils are going to have their work cut out for them that first game on Friday. Saturday, and again, it really doesn't matter their record. I mean, any team can get hot or cold at any given time. But Herman Marquez will oppose Jake on Saturday. Jake the Snake looking for win number 7 as well. And, of course, Zach Eflin will be going on the Sunday afternoon game. That will be a 2:05 start. And he will be opposed by John Gray, another very impressive pitcher. He's undefeated for the Rocks this season thus far. So this weekend could prove to be a bit of a test for that record and the winning streak. The streak will definitely be tested. So the Rockies are coming in to Citizens Bank Park to start a 6-game homestand. And then, of course, the ATL comes in on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Vince, Aaron Nola, and then, of course, Zach Wheeler will be going on Wednesday night. So there's your look ahead. There's our look back. The first month of the season here on the show. This simulated season is behind us now. So 1 month is in the books, and the Phillies finish April with a very, very impressive, if I do say so myself, 25-6 record on the month. So we'll see what May brings. Hopefully it brings just as much good luck as it has so far with the month of April. So we shall see. But anyway, we're going to get out of this. So I guess that's it for now. Been a long game. I'm sure this will be almost 2 hours now. So, in fact, I think at about 9:20 it'll be about 2 hours, this entire broadcast. So that'll be it for me and my babbling. I certainly appreciate you guys tuning in as you normally do. And we got a day off tomorrow, and we'll be back with some more Phillies baseball starting this Friday as the Colorado Rockies come to town. But for this road trip, it ends in extra innings with a victory as your Philadelphia Phillies defeat in 14 innings the San Francisco Giants by a final score of 3-2. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you this weekend for more Phillies baseball. Thanks for watching.